Welcome to Phone News for Saturday, August 22, 2026. We have 10 stories to speed through. Let's kick things off with some exciting racetrack developments. Alpine Phone has pulled a power move by rolling out their A526 upgrades at Zandvoort, which were initially slated for Monza. Yeah, they played the Uno reverse card on their timeline, and it paid off. Pierre Gasly immediately snagged the 8th place in sprint qualifying, beating some arch rivals and giving us all a masterclass in making the most of brand new car specs. While Alpine brought a revamped floor, modified diffuser, new rear wing, and updated side pods to the track, they could only kit out one car for the race weekend. Sorry, Franco Colapinto, you just drew the short straw, but your Monza moment will come. Meanwhile, the team's efforts at Aston boosted morale, and according to the team's director Steve Nielsen, Gasly's feedback was all thumbs up, no glitching here. Their main game plan? To see if this boost isn't just a Zandvoort special, but a real game changer for the team. Gasly is sitting pretty at 8th in sprint qualifying, offering a chance to bag some points and a peek into the potential glory at both the Grand Prix qualifying and the main event. So, while Colapinto waits in the pit lane, all eyes are on Gasly to take this level up to Monza and beyond. Game on, Alpine! Now let's talk about the latest updates from the high-speed world of racing bulls. So, Isaac Hadjar gets sidelined with a wrist injury, and suddenly it's a whirlwind of changes at the Racing Bulls galaxy. Liam Lawson high-fives his way back to the Red Bull racing seat, while Yuki Tsunoda makes his grand return to Racing Bulls. And get this, folks, Tsunoda was literally chilling at the beach when he got the call. Classic, right? Talk about going from sunscreen to screen time, but no worries, Tsunoda's physically and mentally on his A-game. He'll be jumping into the 2026 Racing Bulls car, a ride that's as acquainted to him as a level 1 newbie with Dark Souls. And hey, if he keeps his focus, there's talk of point finishes. Meanwhile, Liam Lawson gets another shot alongside Max Verstappen. So, while Yuki is getting back to grips, Lawson's got a golden opportunity as he steps back into the spotlight. And before you wonder why Arvid Lindblad isn't in the mix, well, the rookie Brit has never been a contender for this switch-up. With all these racing chairs, it's a real-life version of musical chairs, but with more horsepower. The real buzz, though, is about Tsunoda's redemption arc. His first run was deemed satisfactory by the boss. You could say it's like finally nailing that tricky Mario Kart shortcut. Whether Tsunoda will collect those crucial points is what we're all waiting to see come Sunday. But one thing's for sure, Racing Bulls is pulling out all the stops to keep distractions away from our beach boy. Talk about a pit crew with a plan. Owned. We continue with the roaring engines at the Dutch Grand Prix. George Russell absolutely dominated the sprint race in Zandvoort, and oh boy, did he bring the heat. The #1 spot on the grid belonged to Russell, with Lando Norris tailgating like he's glued to that rear wing. Charles Leclerc and Oscar Piastri weren't just twiddling their thumbs either, lining up the second row. But someone call the pit crew for Max Verstappen. He couldn't quite catch that podium magic this time around. Now, let's talk about surprises, because Andrea Kimi Antonelli played it wild, giving Norris quite the run for his money. Can somebody shout power up? Amidst the chaotic tire wear and quick calculations, Leclerc snatched second place with a precision that could make any sniper proud, leaving Norris sliding into third but still on the virtual podium. Meanwhile, Russell stretches that winning gap like it's the final lap of Mario Kart with the blue shell nowhere in sight. And with that, we've come to the conclusion that Zandvoort is not just another pit stop in the phone calendar. Let's not forget, a dramatic rain shower fell just after the checkered flag, ensuring these drivers got their free car wash. As for Gasly, he's leaving with a point in his pocket and maybe a donut later. The wild run at Zandvoort paved the way for strategies crazier than a week-long gaming marathon. Who's ready for Monza in 2 weeks with Haas promising some new parts, like a software update for your favorite game? Stay tuned. Moving on to the world of high-speed thrills and strategic wizardry, we've got some exhilarating updates from the Grand Prix of the Netherlands. On August 22, 2026, Charles Leclerc, the ace Ferrari driver, zoomed to a second-place finish, climbing from the third spot. Thanks to some clever strategizing with energy deployment, he made one of the rare overtakes in the sprint race at Zandvoort, leaving McLaren's Lando Norris stunned. Talk about a power move, literally and figuratively. Now, Leclerc and his magical tire choice, the soft ones, a choice only partnered by the daring Oliver Bearman, added a spicy twist to the race. Leclerc feared a bumpy ride with his choice but managed to ace it. As for Norris, well, he might have placed third, but he certainly was left wishing for some extra horsepower. And spanking up the win was the tire management guru George Russell, who played the exhaustion game and clinched the win, masterfully juggling his tires. Looks like the Netherlands wasn't just about tulips this August, it was a full-throttle adventure. So hold on to those controllers, we continue to stream exciting sagas from the racing realm. Now let's talk about some potential chilly racing action. Formula One teams are riding a roller coaster of uncertainty as they juggle logistics for the end of the 2026 season. Will we see the Grand Prix races in Qatar and Abu Dhabi? Or will Imola in December freeze its way into the calendar? It's like waiting for a super rare drop in your favorite game. Team Williams boss, James Vowles, says a shift may not break their piggy banks, but planning young drivers' programs is like trying to solve a puzzle on expert mode. Imola in December would be a wild card never played before. Imagine those poor tires sliding around, and don't forget to pack a jacket. Yet not everyone is panicked, it's all about leveling up the strategies. Racing Bull's CEO Peter Bayer sees potential financial pitfalls that could impact the earnings report boss battles, even if the budget cap remains unscathed. They're all strategizing like a top-tier esports team getting ready for a surprise tournament. While Abu Dhabi's warm sands might vanish, the dream of a home race still lingers, much like Campbell's in-game collectibles. It's a race against time and space to see where the flags will drop this winter. And with teams prepping for a decision by mid-September, it's like waiting for an epic season pass announcement. Now let's talk about some thrilling action in the world of Formula One 2026. It's been an adrenaline-packed weekend at Zandvoort, where Lando Norris surprised everyone by snagging his second consecutive pole position with a blazing time of 1 minute, 11 seconds, and 163 thousandths. Who knew the McLaren could stand so close to Luigi's mansion in terms of surprise twists, right? Riding shotgun will be George Russell, ensuring the start will be as unpredictable as a Mario Kart race on Rainbow Road. Liam Lawson and Yuki Tsunoda made headlines too, each adjusting to new teams like a hero picking up unfamiliar gear in Breath of the Wild. And just when you thought it couldn't get any more thrilling, McLaren's very own Oscar Piastri clocked an impressive 1 minute, 11 seconds, and 834 thousandths, putting him on the second row. Meanwhile, down in the dungeons, the back of the grid, Williams had a tough time, as challenging as trying to win a race with a blue shell in play. Alex Albon wasn't shy to point out their struggles, ranking the team as second to last. But hey, we've all had those days, right? Adding spice, Max Verstappen caused quite the chatter with a mere 40 thousandths of a second gap behind Piastri. He's like that NPC you just can't overtake no matter how many speed boosts you use. And in true phone drama fashion, there's talk of the season rolling all the way to December in Italy. A winter race? It's like phone got a DLC we didn't know we needed. Stay tuned, because just like an unpredictable boss fight, anything can happen next. Moving on to the adrenaline-fueled world of racing. This weekend's heat at the Dutch Grand Prix saw Mercedes' phone start in high gear. George Russell put the pedal to the metal, securing a qualifying second spot alongside the day's poleman, Lando Norris. That's right, folks, this British showdown is heating up faster than your console during a boss fight in Elden Ring. Russell feels like a rock star after snagging the sprint pole, and he's revving up for tomorrow's showdown. Meanwhile, his teammate Andrea Kimi Antonelli was clocking in like an overclocked processor, but an error in the final turn put a dent in his time. He nearly pulled the last lap surprise though, and trust me, that would have been the plot twist of the gaming century. Antonelli, channeling some serious Rocky montage vibes, promises he would have played the pole game without that slip-up. So, who will take the final victory lap tomorrow? Tune in as the suspense builds like a Minecraft castle under siege. Now let's talk about some exciting racing drama from the Zandvoort Grand Prix. Picture this. It's the 22nd of August 2026, and Red Bull is giving us more twists than a thriller novel. Despite their fiery reputation, they couldn't quite ignite during the qualifiers and will be starting from the fourth row. Max Verstappen, the hometown hero, landed only in 7th place. Not quite the thunderous roar from the king of the track, right? He tried every trick in the book, but nothing seemed to click. Meanwhile, new kid on the block, Liam Lawson, hustled his way to 8th place. Driving the RB22 for the first time, Lawson gave it beans and charmed his way into the fans' hearts. His lap was just a whisper behind Verstappen's, a tenth of a second to be precise. It's been a wild weekend with Red Bull car tweaks that frankly did as much as a health potion on full health. But hey, every race is a learning curve. Maybe tomorrow it'll be a blue shell, shake it up sort of day. Stay tuned for more track tales. Now let's talk about the high-speed world of Formula One. It seems like Aston Martin was hoping for a turbo boost with their new Honda engine at Zandvoort, but reality got a critical hit and they wound up knocked out in Coney instead. Both AMR26 cars were eliminated early on, leaving Fernando Alonso and Lance Stroll in positions 18 and 19. Talk about starting in hard mode. Our buddy Stroll highlighted that while their chassis got a serious level up since the Hungarian Grand Prix, the power unit is still learning its moves and has a wild ride during corner entries. He says it's like having that one teammate who misses a jump button, leading to a spin-out. Even Alonso, the two-time champ, felt like he was squeezing for an extra tenth, but alas, just missed achieving the desired combo during qualifying. Despite the disappointment, the gap with the top racers has shrunk significantly. Oscar Piastri led Cannet, just 1.3 seconds ahead of Aston Martin. That's like remembering to reload before going into battle. Long straight speed remains the missing piece, but Aston Martin has faith in Honda leveling up back at Sakura. Until then, they'll be optimizing their strategy like switching gear between raid boss phases and hoping to grind some valuable race pace. So keep your eyes peeled and your engines revving. It's all about finding that sweet overtake opportunity and clawing back to the middle of the pack, perhaps even packing a surprise or two. Moving on to a different kind of racetrack, the world of Formula One is buzzing with excitement and a bit of frustration. August 22nd marked a tough day for the Alpine phone team during the Dutch Grand Prix qualifiers at Zandvoort. Pierre Gasly, our French speedster, rolled out with the F526, decked out with brand new pieces, expecting a turbo boost. But instead of rocketing forward, he found himself in 11th place. A bit like acquiring all the legendary weapons in a game, only to find out they don't help you defeat the final boss. Maybe next time, says Pierre as he gears up for the main race, still hopeful for some points. Over in the other corner of the garage, Franco Colapinto was piloting an A526 without the cool power-ups Gasly had, and still managed to secure the 14th slot. Talk about skill and tenacity. Optimizing those new parts is a bit like trying to max out your character's armor stats. It's all about those sweet spot settings. The team is revved up, ready to keep testing and perfecting, aiming for that podium finish next time. Remember, just because it's not a victory lap today, doesn't mean you give up the chase. Thanks for tuning in, Pit Crew. Don't forget to subscribe to join the fastest team on YouTube. See you tomorrow for more phone chaos. Keep those tires warm.